Good morning, friends. Thanks for watching my videos. I hope you're all enjoying what I'm putting out here. This is what I'm greeted with now that they've had their babies. And they just scream. Did you hurt your leg? Oh, is it sore? All the screaming. Oh my goodness. Mara screams because she's looking for her baby. This one here. This one is screaming. She doesn't know why. So she just had her first twins. And she doesn't realize, I'm putting my stuff down. Come out here with 3 buckets of stuff. Doesn't realize what she's doing is she doesn't quite have the motherly personality that Mara does. So that's just her sound. She's just crying out. It's kind of unnerving. Not very pleasant. I'll bring your babies out, all of them, when it's warm. Okay? They're in there. They just had a bottle. They're under the heat lamp. They're just fine. They're just fine, honey. So let's get you milking, okay? Somebody come first. You want to be first? Nope. Goodness. Fight for the fight. Back up. So for anybody watching, I do have a milking stand. I'm just choosing to milk out here because John and I haven't finished working up by the porch, and my milking stand is got wood stuck on it. Don, you're loud. Goodness. You okay? I always start out by squirting some of the milk out. Wet wipes are not the best thing, but I haven't made a solution and stuff yet. I need to. We're not consuming this milk yet, just the baby goats are, so it's okay. Oh, that's super fun. Okay, shush. Okay, hi. Please stop. Oh goodness, if I can get on my little block of wood. So like I was saying, I do have a milking stand. I just have chosen not to use it. It's just as easy to milk right here. If it was raining, I put the effort into getting over there and getting that stand cleared off, but it's kind of a mess. We have some projects still that we need to finish in the house. I would really like my closet built and my pantry finished, but I've been trying to start seed for weeks inside to plant the garden, and I haven't made it a priority to sand the wood yet. And on the weekends, we just spend time with the kids. We prioritize the house so much for the 2 years that we took to build this place. We took every second of every day, and all we did was build and sand wood, and we just tried to make our kids happy, and then just hurry, like, hold on a second, mom's busy, hold on a second, dad's busy, for so long. We're trying to make up for that. I've learned one of the biggest lessons this year. I bought a goat. I bought the noisy one. Her name is Rosemary. I bought her from a goat dairy, and she said she had really nice udders, and her mom did, or whatever. But as compared to my 2 purebred Nubians that I've already previously had, there is no comparison. It's kind of crazy how the comfort of this and the size of their teats and the udders, hers are a little bit uneven, but it's okay. It's just so different when you're trying to milk. It just makes a world of difference. Anyway, I hope it's just because she's a first freshener, and maybe I'll show you, but it takes me triple the time to get a hold of the udders and get them, or the teats, and massage the udders and get the milk work down, and I can't get a grip on it. It's just crazy. So I will be keeping the doe from her. She's a little light-eared, I'm not even sure what you call her, but she's a roan. She's like she has this light color, like my next one that I'll show you. But I love roans. I absolutely love the colors of roans. But anyway, her daughter has light legs and a beautiful white underbelly. It's so pretty. She gives about, I mean, it's only day, this is the 3rd morning, really only yesterday and today, the first morning she just had the baby, so we were waiting for the milk to come in. But I mean, she's given over a quart of milk already. Wait, oh, I didn't bring anything out to put this in. You don't have to eat it off the ground. Here, right here. She's like, give me the whole bucket, dang it. Okay, ready? Here. I didn't bring anything to put it into. I forgot. It's always something every day that I forget. Every day. Okay. So this is my roan. Her name is Persephone. She is Mara's sister. Great. having a struggle.
No.
Oh, there we go.
No. No.
Excuse me, Buster.
No.
She's my roan.
No. No.
Her ears are
No. No.
the beautiful white color too.
No.
So I just can't wait for my new one. She's so cute. She's
No.
inside.
No.
She's under the heat lamp. So
No.
she kicks her udder a little bit and has cut the side of her udder.
No. No.
Persephone has given me
No.
2 bucks in a row,
No.
both years. First freshener year and then this year. Beautiful, healthy baby bucks.
No.
And I'll have to put a little bit of stuff on here to put on her udder to milk it. It's just raw right there. I don't know if you can see that. Looks like that would just hurt. I don't know if you've ever nursed a baby, you know what that feels like. I sure do. Especially when the shark teeth start coming in and hurts like crazy.
No.
That's why I like these throwaway things. I know that they're not the cleanest. I need to cut me some rags. You guys need to send me some videos on. Well, oh, I should squirt some out first. What I should do for a teat wiping solution that's non-toxic and easy to make and easy to use. That would be awesome. I learned to do all of this by the need I felt like in 2020 to have food security. I sat in my basement and exercised on my small trampoline and was stressed out. Had a little family. We just had moved into a new house that had a smaller backyard, and the realization had set in that that wasn't going to work for us. We needed land. I needed to feel like I could at least go out in my backyard and walk around and have a place for animals, and I could raise cattle is what we were thinking. We tried that, and it's really a lot more than what we want to do. So but anyway, during that time, I watched YouTube videos, and I learned from a few people. Roots and Refuge Farm, Jess and Maya, they don't even know who I am, but they were instrumental to getting the courage. Who else? Like Whispering Willow Farms, and there was a few others that I just would. Of course, Justin Rhodes. I'm trying to think back. It's like been 4 years ago. And as I sat there and wrote down with my notepad types of goats, what their structure was like I totally researched and followed along on Jess's YouTube channel and watched her milk her goats, watched her birth them out. Then I spread off to other birthing channels or YouTube channels and stuff, trying to learn, like, could I do this? Could we eat these animals? How would we make this work? I've never raised an animal like this before, and so all that just played a big, huge part in me going to John and saying, because John had had back surgery at that point, and he was laying on our couch, and I just said, because we were both unhappy with the size of our yard and size of our property, and the house was great. There was some things like it was older, but anyway, as we sat there and he was healing from his back surgery, I just told him, as soon as your body is capable of going, let's go. Let's sell this thing and get out of here. Let's go by land. And one day he came to me and said, hey, what about Malad? And I was like, I don't even know where that's at. Have you ever been there? And he said, yeah, I have. I've done work over there because he does heating and air. So he's pretty much been everywhere around here. So he drove us over and we drove through the property and we absolutely loved it. So we decided just to take a leap of faith and just buy the land. And we thought we could live in our camping trailer. Boy, did we learn a lesson. We sat there in that camping trailer, waiting for our building supplies to show up, and they never showed up. So anyway, that's a story for another time. I'll have to share that with you. But anyway, I watched Jess and Maya's videos on how to milk a goat, how to care for a goat, how to birth, how to help them give birth or what you do. And they're very social animals, very vocal. And I was like, I would absolutely love a Nubian goat. I love the way they look. And so I was sold, and I watched her, Jess, drink the milk and things, and I was just sold on it. Hey, you have to go in. Come over here.
No.
I hate feeding them on the ground. But I don't have another option today. Okay. I know you're new at this, but you just have to turn around. No big deal. So she's new at this. I'm getting warmer. She just had her babies yesterday. So, no, sorry, she had them Saturday night. She stands really good, but her boobs are just, her teats are just not ideal shaped. I do not like them. We'll have to see how this works out for us. I clean off a little bit, and after this kind of dries and stuff, I'll come out and scrape it off softly with some kind of a brush. But anyway, so as I was saying, that's what inspired me to start a YouTube channel. I just thought, if I can watch complete strangers go through their daily life, nothing fancy, and yes, Jess does. I'm referring to her because I watch her a lot, the most, but I do watch a lot of other channels. She does a better job at videoing and stuff than I do. I'm totally just learning, but I felt just like, you know what, just do it anyway. Just do what you can. I try to do my best. But I just thought if she can share what she's doing, and I can see the things that I like and how she's laying her stuff out and doing it, maybe somebody could be inspired by just John and I doing ours. And then during that whole process of writing things down, I wrote plants and bushes and trees and all kinds of stuff that I really wanted. She's crying because she wants her to see her babies, so I'll go in and get them when I'm done. But before 2020, John and I had always thought, oh yeah, we probably would like an animal, you know, for food, and we'd probably like to grow our own or something, raise our own, but we never made it a priority. And after them shutting down the grocery stores to anyone being able to go in whenever, we took a hard look at our surroundings and our debt and our income, and we changed a lot. We changed a lot of things. My priority was, I'm trying to talk, lady. My priority had already changed to raising my family. You know, I had quit my job prior to that, but I felt inspired to press harder, and I always grew a garden, but I felt like we should grow the meat. We raise the meat as well and do the milk and the basic things because of the way the world's going. And I was trying not to let fear be the leader of that. And that's when I got introduced to homeschooling. So, and then when, not as much now, but sometimes when you say you homeschool your kids, people look at you like, oh, you're one of those people. But I never really was one of those people until the schools got shut down, and we were forced to take all 3 of my kids on to teach them how to read and write and follow along on the computer at that mind-numbing, endless onslaught of assignments that the government assigned us to do for our kids and called it schoolwork. I don't know. And then after that, I just didn't want them to go back to school. So yes, I do homeschool. One of my daughters goes to school because she wants to be with her friends. The social side of that is the draw for her. See, I struggle with this. Her teats are a lot smaller, but she carries so much milk, so this is going to be a struggle for us. I try to do the one side I can see, and then I've started to try to turn her around to do the other side, because I don't know how else to do hers. The other one, I milk both of them at the same time. All I've learned through this is you can do it. If I can do it, you can do this life. And look into permaculture gardening, like the layout of things more than I did. I didn't know anything about that when I moved here. And I put the chickens at the front of the property. And we put the cows back here, and then we decided that cows are too much for us. But you run from one end clear to the other and checking waters, and oh my gosh. So look into permaculture type setup for your home farm, urban farm. And I can always change the placement of some of my animals maybe, but I'm just trying to keep going with what I set up originally. I didn't want the chickens near the garden. That was the whole push. And then when we moved here, we didn't have a house. We only had a camping trailer. And so for me to use one of the metal sheds at the very front of the property that was already built was my big, like, let's leave one of those empty and let's start out with chickens while we wait for our house supplies to show up. That's what we did. But it's clear at the front. And when I need anything or I have to take scraps, I have to go clear to the front. It's really hard. Okay, you have to scoot back a little bit. I know you're being so patient. Good girl. I wish someone would tell me how the Nigerian dwarf or the other smaller milking group does this. I mean, I can barely fit 3 little fingers on there to make a squeeze and try to hang on. Oh, it's a good thing this is only for your babies. You just stuck your foot in the cup. Anyway. So I don't know if you guys have looked back at any of our videos, whoever's watching my videos. I tried to show you what him and John and I were up to. Everything that we did every single night. And I tried to do Monday morning walkthroughs after a long weekend of work or that type of thing. I wasn't very good at shooting the videos in the moment because I was busy working, and there was always power tools or saws or my sander, because I sanded every piece of wood that's in our house. And then so the videos aren't very eventful, and so but the big draw after was like the Monday morning walkthrough when John went to work. I would try to do like, this is what we did over the weekend, this is the progress you made kind of thing. And so, and I failed miserably on my garden videos last year. I did a garden, but I had bigger hopes for my garden videos. I just don't know how to showcase what we're doing as well. I'll try better this year. Last year I was really focused on finishing up the wood stuff, doing baby goats, raising my kids, learning all these new skills. Literally, I have never done any of the things before that we are doing. Any of them. And Google is my best friend. I also have a friend named Kate. She helps me with a lot of questions also. But all the things John and I are doing, we do it scared, we do it unsure. I do it scared. John's fine. John has a different personality than I do, but I don't know what we're doing. We just learn along the way. We do make a lot of mistakes, but I guess this is how you learn to farm. And always check your goat's teats when you're gonna buy one. When she was a baby, I didn't know to actually look at the mother goat, see her teats, feel them, and see if you could milk them. I love the color of this goat. I love the look of this goat. She produced me 2 amazing doe babies this year. But man, you learn all these small lessons. So my other lesson was, you know, when you go to buy a horse, I've never owned horses before in my life, and they say, oh, he pulls back at the trailer or spooks at the trailer and pulls back sometimes. I thought, well, that's okay. Like, the horse is great. My daughter's gonna love him. Everything's gonna go wonderful. And you don't really find out what those little teeny tiny insignificant things at the moment. Like, the biggest thing was the horse is healthy. I can afford the horse. My daughter can ride the horse. And then you listen back at what they said. He spooks at the trailer sometimes and pulls back. And you go, that was so significant. How did I not know? How did I not figure that out? Or how, you know, and you don't know until you know. It's crazy. So anyway, check the teats of the mother of the goat that you're gonna milk. Because this is so hard. But this goat is giving me so much milk. So that's why the lady had her at her dairy farm, the mother and the genetics, because her production is amazing. But you have to be the one to get it out. And she did great with birthing. She did really good. Okay, I'm gonna finish my milking by myself. Thanks for joining me today. Please share my videos or subscribe to my channel if you haven't. I hope there's some nuggets of information in here that encourages you to want to start your own farm, want to grow your own food for your family, get you going on your journey somewhere, no matter where, if it's just in your small backyard or what, or learning how to take care of animals. I'd be glad to answer anybody's questions, tell you what I've learned so far, because I'm definitely a beginner. But that's the only reason why I share all my funny videos and stuff. I'm not sure that I get on here enough to tell people how inspired I felt by others. And that's the only reason why I'm sharing, is that someone inspired me and made the confidence in me that I could do this. And that's why I want to share it with others, is because you can also do this if it is your dream. So have a great day. Look at her whining. She's laying right here, literally whining at us the whole time. All right, talk to you later.